Hello. In this video, I will teach you how to create a SPSS file and how you enter your data, how you select the type of the variable, and how you select the data analysis that is good and appropriate based on your variable type. So we will open, hopefully that everybody is able or was able to open or download and install SPSS software. So just click on the software from your screen, or if you have it on the taskbar here, and then when you open, you select a new data set, and then you say open. So we will have a file view similar to this. It has two views, variable view and data view. It's not like Excel. You have only one view where your variable listed on the top row, and then your data information are listed in the columns. Here is different. You will have the variable view here. You will see the variables, their types, their codings, and everything. And then you will have the data view, which is the data for each variable on the other view. So in order to start, we have to start with the variable view. We will put the name of the variable. We started with ID, you remember, on the Excel. And then this type is numeric because, of course, I have to have it 1, 2, 3, 4 as a list. But remember that the measure here is not a continuous variable. I'm not taking the average for the serial number of the participants. So it's a nominal variable. So each number is representing a person. It doesn't represent a value about certain variables. So that's why it's a nominal variable. We don't want decimals in this because it's 1, 2, 3, like how many participants we have. This is basically our n. So the decimals are 0. And this, I can put the label here, which is the expanded way of mentioning the variable that I gave it a name. So instead of writing ID, and maybe people will not understand what ID means, so I say identification number. Okay, then we will go to age. Age is a small name, so it has only 3 letters. So I can put it here, and I can put here age of participants in years. So this is a continuous variable. So I will select the measure as scale. So I can calculate the mean, the median, the mode. For nominal, I cannot calculate mean, median, and mode. And even if I calculate and the SPSS accepted to calculate the mean, median, it will give me misleading information and misleading number that doesn't make sense. I don't have what value I will get from taking the average from 1 to 12. But there is a value for taking the average of age for the class of 12 participants. So the ages, so again, I will have the gender. Also, gender is a small name. And I will say no decimals here and no decimals here. So this can be numeric. This one can be numeric and can be string. String means discrete variable, like male, female, MF. So if I use the letters, then writing like the whole category or the whole name, I put string. If I use numbers, I will put numeric, but I will identify that in the measures as nominal. Now I will write it as numeric, where 1 is female, male, and 2 is female. So I will go ahead and click OK, and then I will say this is the gender of the participant, and where I can enter values so that SPSS will know that 1 is entered for male and 2 is entered for female. And I add, and I say OK. And then I will select this as nominal. Remember always to select what kind of variable you are using. Every continuous variable can be changed into nominal by creating intervals. For example, I want to see the percentage of participants in the age category 23 to 25, and then I want to see how many of them, or what is the percentage of those above 25. So always I can change the code by recoding and I think we will have certain session about recoding of the variables. So then we are ready to start filling the information. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is no way that you can drag those to form your own 12, 11, 12. So you will have here the same number you will see because you did not use the first row for the name of the variables. And the ages, we will have 23, 23, 24, 24, oops, sorry, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 30, 30, 30, and 35. And we will select the gender to be it's not necessary to be the same as the Excel. You can just do that. Male. You can say 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. If I select 3, this will be a category that is not recognized by the gender. Look, if we open here, there is only 1 or 2, but 3 is not available. So we should be careful about entering the data and make sure that we are selecting the correct code. So here, again, it's 2. So 2 is for female and 1 is for male. Okay, and now we save. So you want to save the, you can save this to the desktop. Say I will go to the desktop, and I want to call this SPSS summary measures and say save. And then now I can analyze my data. Go analyze, descriptive, when you want to find the mean, median, and mode, you can find descriptives, and you go and take the age and say okay. You will have N, minimum, maximum, mean, and standard deviation. If you want to get more information, go explore. So descriptive statistics, explore, and you send the age to the variables. You say okay, and then you will have the mean, 27. You have the confidence interval of the mean. We will learn this in the coming presentations, coming lectures. And you will have the median, and you will have the variance. You will have the standard deviation. We will have the minimum, maximum, the range, the interquartile range. You can ask also, if you go to analyze, descriptive, explore, you can go and select from the options if you want anything else. And you can go to statistics, ask for quartiles, percentiles, and continue. You can ask for plots, you can ask for histograms and leaf, normal plots with tests, whatever you want to get for this variable. So you can get all this information here from the SPSS.